Abfahrt.
The problem is you're going to have to go back and like you won't get to cast good League of Legends anymore, which is really going to suck.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I took the low blow.
We watched that first series. You watched that first
right,
series.
Anyway, now we're in a game. Second best region in the world, baby. Right. Bans. The scores on your screen are incorrect. It is in fact 1-1. We haven't reset the series.
Could you imagine? I think the audience would stick around for 3 more games.
I would not.
No?
I have a bed to get into.
Also, there were no cheers for that one.
Varus, Wukong, going to be banned on the side of Navi. Pantheon, Jarvan, Talia. So, what is that? Okay, Vi.
Vi first pick, okay. Aber besser ist raus.
And the answer to that is Vi. It absolutely is a huge.
Die spielen Kiana, oder? Wahrscheinlich.
Zin is gone. Pantheon. Oh, yeah, that's banned. Jarvan banned. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a good approach. If you ban Jarvan, Pantheon, you've got Zin, Nocturne. You're kind of getting deeper down into the pool now of options for that jungle role. But it is Elyoya. He has played Zehen a bunch, and we've seen Zehen as an answer into the Vi, even at first stand. So, yeah, it makes sense.
And you know what Vi is not?
Tell me.
A top lane champion.
Okay.
So,
well, clearly you weren't watching.
Zion into Vi.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe I missed a couple.
Yeah, he can be.
Wer ist sowieso Kangas?
Sorry, can be flex top lane, but it definitely does require some experience. One could say. How much experience pro players have on the champion, we don't know yet.
But
what the fuck is this?
Top, I'm expecting jungle. Vi ulting into a Zehen typically doesn't go well for the Vi.
Not often. No.
Yeah.
It varies.
Hat doch LTS, nein.
It's the variables.
Yeah, absolutely. Pairing it alongside Vari. I just called it Vari. Pairing it alongside the Ahri creates the Vari combo.
Yeah. Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, I kind of hate it.
Warte, hä? Okay, Navi ist rechts. Das lügt. Sponsoren im Weg.
Is her movement speed, which kind of doesn't provide any value when you're knocked in the air through a cease and desist. So,
Die First Free von Navi sehen sehr OP aus.
Very well known, very effective, and really spikes hard at level 6.
We can name that one though. It's charm plus cease and desist, so it's charm and desist. We're workshopping.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta throw a lot of ideas at the wall.
I'm starting at the vibe. Yeah. Just
I did
stuff.
give you a warning. We cast a wide net.
Yeah, no.
And maybe we find one.
Warn me. You did actually specifically say that you do love to throw things and see what sticks.
Silas bei MKOI, ich denke mir halt so, was passiert, wenn jetzt hier mehr eingeloggt wird? Ist das Game einfach over?
Absolutely true.
Just a wealth of enthusiasm. I'm an LCS.
Also jetzt ist Silas Mel. Yeah, I would love another jungle.
Nice. Well, how enthusiastic are you about this Norless pet alongside the Misfortune? Because it feels like it's a pretty solid bot lane, decent lockdown, good wombo combo potential. I feel like Navi, they're missing a little bit more CC for me. That's what I'm missing right now.
Yeah, the depth charge, it'll lock you down for a little bit for that Misfortune bullet time, but...
Guys, wir bannen Silas und Mel, right? Wir bannen nicht Victor. Don't be unserious. Bitte.
Locked in here for Mainter. Now, Zehen, in more recent days, we've seen a lot in the jungle. Technically, could still go towards the top lane if they do want to.
Silas Mel, Silas bannen.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Silas gegen Ahri ist honestly nicht mehr das leichteste Matchup, seit die Ignite spielen.
Instead, MKOI meanwhile are going to ban out some.
Galio ist auch eine Option, ja, true. Oder?
And it is not top lane Vi.
Also, ja, Galio ist eine Option, ja.
So they get a chance to ban out things that Navi would want to play into them.
Okay, well, the Mel is something we've been seeing all across the world as an answer into the Ahri, so I think the Mel ban makes an absolute huge amount of sense. Right now they're contemplating mobility removal, and I think Poppy does make a ton of sense, especially when you get this late into the draft. Rakan becomes a possibility. I don't know if I love it into MF Nautilus, because I think the Braum and Alistair were really smart. Leona, I think, is a possibility. Again, we saw it from Busio earlier on in the day.
Ja, das habe ich gerade schon gelesen. Katastrophe.
Could be a nice follow-up alongside the Vi as well. But what are they?
I mean, es muss Silas werden oder nicht? Soll Silas werden oder nicht?
Man, this is where I start getting really excited. Things like Taric start to come up. Oh, Lissandra!
I like it, Jojo. I like it.
Ja.
Alright, well.
Wer ist im Cast? Ist Kangas.
Cool.
Kangas aus dem LCS Talent. Ja, LEC, LCS. Empfehlenswert, ab nächste Woche Samstag, 22 Uhr wieder. Wenn ihr Nachteulen seid.
So, great buff to the champion, but we're not going to see it, so I'll shut up about Lissandra. Instead, we get a Silas.
Silas locked in for Jojo, and I'm going to retract my Taric thought. I was looking at all the melee champions thinking, oh, it's got a lot of value here, but you don't want to into the Silas, and instead it's going to be Rakan plus the Xayah. You'd mentioned
Xayah Rakan is OP.
Paired the lovers duo in that bot.
Holy fuck.
And an immediate snap Gwen lock-in for him.
Beide Drafts OP.
Okay, so Mirwin on that big carry threat in the side lane.
Ich mach also, no, das ist so ein insanes Xayah Rakan Game wieder.
Just from playing through solo queue and throughout.
Insane Xayah Rakan Game.
Early on, we kind of expected to struggle, but scaling is very much the name of the game when it comes to Gwen. We talked about utility. Well, I mean, Silas, he's got some decent ultimate.
Ist Gwen Jungle oder Top? Es ist Gwen Top, oder nicht? Gwen Top sein Jungle.
More mobility, you can take Ahri for the Spirit Rush. And again, more engage. I mean, even the cease and desist. So yeah, Jojo's got a couple options here as winner take all Vedius. One game for either one of these teams will secure them the series.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm noticing that KOI's composition is very short range. You've got Silas, Gwen, Zehen, Nautilus, 4 melee champions with an MF on the side who, I mean, her range is fine for an AD carries. It's like, it sits...
Insane Xayah Rakan Game.
The ultimate...
Auch insane Silas Game, ja, aber ein insane Xayah Game outvalued immer.
Good scrappers and they've got a Xayah.
Ein insane Xayah Game outvalued immer. Ist komplett OP.
I'm gonna give that small edge to Na'Vi in their ability to skirmish early, but I can see the scaling advantage that KOI have in the later game. So I'm expecting a lot of fighting here in Game 3, and so I'm hoping that these teams deliver.
Both of these compositions have the ability to...
Es ist Gwen Top, right?
I made the promise that this would be the best game of the day, and so far I think that these compositions could deliver. The audience is ready here in Berlin. And
Ignite Ahri, classic.
Game 3 starts now. LEC going to go for that early ward place down, spot out Relech's jungle pathing. And I don't believe Relech got one in response here as I'm looking at the minimap. He just got a defensive one to see if an invade happened, but not going to go through. So instead, we'll just have opposite pathing starts. Relech on the bot side.
Ist Eosan so rede.
I have to check which comments were chosen.
Oh, yes.
I watched all the games.
Is the jolly lad here?
He didn't make it.
We only had time for one. As Paris now taking a big chunk of damage here. Alvaro and Supa getting the forward position in the brush. And Paris and the SAMD now in a tough spot here. I mean, with the Gleaming Quill, you can try and heal that up over time, but still, it's not ideal to start lane with half your health.
All right, now, Poby, you have range advantage over Silas. He is running Conqueror, which means that you should have an advantage in the other game. So far this series, Poby has been nothing but bullied against Jojo. And so I'm hoping now that Poby can get a little bit of reprieve, a little bit of a break. But
he deserves it.
I'm looking at the bottom of my screen, and I can see that he's already used both his pots, but he's maintaining that health advantage. And he's got all 12 of the early CS. All right, this is your opportunity, Poby.
Ooh, Dredge line lands here onto Paris. That's the
Jesus, Paulus.
Down flash heal response. That's what happens when you get that early health chunk. I mean, if he doesn't have a topped off health bar.
Let me tell you right now.
Farmt immer weniger, wenn es besser arbeiten.
Probably hearing the Jolly Man in his head right now.
He needs to go back to base.
Ist egal, Xayah braucht 4 Items. Und ja, das Mittelmatchup ist kein Mittelmatch bisschen roughes.
Off to a strong start here in the bot lane 2 versus 2. MF and Nautilus, a powerful bot lane combo that can really bully the Rakan as we've been seeing. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, Minter looking to build a couple of leads of his own.
Yeah, gets the wave shoved in and also has Relech in his back pocket. So just in case Elyoya did look to impact that lane, Vi is nearby. We can see, of course, Elyoya is passing towards the bottom side. So about to finish his first clear. And on the Zehen, I never really expect it to do a lot of action early. You do have the passive if you're able to get it up for that kind of early GA, but still, we've been seeing time and time again in these games, the meta right now is mostly just full clear, back, full clear, and he's going to look most likely at this.
Aber sind die Camps vertauscht? Das ist eine verdammt gute Frage, ja, tatsächlich.
Yeah, and some viewers at home may be wondering, like, why is it always that full clear? Oh, hang on a second,
Merwin and Mainter actually doing a lot of damage to each other here as Merwin gets hit by the Hyperproc, and Mainter will push him all the way back. Relech takes the top scuttle and now looks for a gank, stops the retreat path from Merwin. He has the flash available, but he's going to have to look for an outplay here as Mainter is mega. Not going to take up turret yet. They're just waiting out. Flash from Merwin. Follow up and first blood for Mainter.
Clean.
It up as now Poby gets caught out here by Elyoya. Knocked up with a third Q. Lands a charm.
Nicht clean.
It's death. Elyoya answers it 1-for-1.
Okay, so we know that Relech likes to gank towards the top side of the rift. We've seen that multiple times throughout this series. But this time the early gank really
Horrible death.
I have to shut up because the hook connects.
Now the dredge line here. This time
Horrible, horrible, horrible death. Pause, du musst hier wirklich aufpassen, dass du nicht stirbst.
Low. Not rooted up this time by Albro, who will
What?
forward for the auto.
Was?
Did not root up Paris.
Was?
So Sam D is able to keep Supa at bay. Now Albro could be in some trouble here. No flash available, and Relec is coming.
Wow, der Q bounced.
SMD!
Und Pause auch noch so. Oh mein Gott.
Relec will try and even it out as he looks for the game.
Oh mein Gott, horrible.
Body block for his AD carry, and he will keep him safe. Now they got the full wave here. I don't think Relec can take this fight. He'll go for the denting blows, has some damage, but Nautilus has the shield. Relec
Kein Q-Map bei Renish. Aber hält die ganze Wave. Ist overall wahrscheinlich sogar okay.
For two, but Supa and Alvaro making magic happen in the 2v2.
My goodness. Impressive stuff from the bot lane of MKOI. Super, a player we kept our eyes on the previous game, but stepping up once again here in Game 3 to deliver in the 2v2.
Ja, Wave ist natürlich richtig dick nah, aber trotzdem. Da passieren wir, auf Bottom passieren wieder Dinge, die nicht passieren sollten. So, diese Lane Phase, ich bin mir so sicher, diese Lane Phase sollte nicht so aussehen, wie sie aussieht.
The barrier helps keep him alive. Relech, I think he could have gotten a kill here had that barrier not been available.
Yeah.
Alvaro does have to give over his life. But impressive stuff from the bot lane of course.
Now Hex Flash channel from Alvaro. Paris is here as well, but so is Elyoya. They're gone.
Oh mein Gott, das ist horrible.
And they will
Das ist horrible. Oh mein Gott, das ist GG.
Give him a double. The Nautilus roam. Now 3-1-1 for the support.
So a cascading scene of events happens as
Holy fuck.
from Elyoya early. Oh, Mainter, I've got to shut up again.
Horrible, 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 horrible.
So basically, Elyoya earlier ganks mid lane. He gets the flash out from Poby. He has to commit the flash himself. But the most important part about that is the XP advantage Jojo gets. He then gets a pushing wave in mid. He knows he's getting 6. Poby's too far away from it. But the second he ticks over to level 6, he has the ulti, steals it away, connects onto Poby. And now Poby, who again is supposed to have that winning lane, they've just made it miserable for him. Oh, don't do it again. Don't do it.
Another Hex Flash. They land the chain. The dredge line.
Jesus Christ.
Cannot miss the.
Jesus Christ.
With the kill credit that time.
Jesus fuck. FF.
Game 3.
So do you remember at the very start of the series, I said there was a bit of a stigma on range supports? Do you see what I'm saying with the melee supports?
His Nautilus looks pretty good.
It's pretty good, right? So Alvaro, when he gets these melee supports, he loves being active on the map, the top lane.
But what happens when your mid lane's falling apart? Focus on the top lane. Mainter gets another gang from Relech, who will pick up.
Ja, also ob der Hook jetzt hätte treffen sollen oder nicht, ist die andere Frage, aber ja.
Seeing a contrast of styles here where Relech, when things are starting to fall apart, he just defaults to ganking top lane.
Yep.
But Elyoya and Alvaro, as a combo, when KOI looks their strongest, it is when these two work together to attack that middle lane. And Poby, he has just been the target. Jojo has been bullying him non-stop in this series, and here in Game 3, Poby thinks to himself, finally,
I got the
can
range
get a
matchup.
winning matchup, I can get a lead, and then it's ruined by junglers and supports.
Never a fair fight, man. Poby was doing good in the
Absolutely,
1v1.
he was.
When it was just isolated, it looked fine. Now, 3 deaths, and you're trying to find a way to kind of slow down the snowball at this point in time. Top lane is what's keeping Navi in the game. It's a 1k gold lead for MKOI across the board. That's all through mid. Actually, almost entirely Alvaro. It is a 9.9. No, that is. It's just Alvaro.
Yes.
He actually is the gold lead for MKOI right
Pretty
now.
much, yep. And a large part of it is because of the top lane ganks that have been working out for Navi. But now the responsibility falls on the Mainter to be really impactful in these fights, and he can be potentially.
Jesus fucking Christ.
MF.
Jetzt reicht's.
Time used, answered with the feather.
Reicht.
Now another Hex Flash from Alvaro with the dredge.
Reicht.
He will get the blade caller this time around.
Oh, hang on.
The knockup onto Supa. Grand entrance from Paris is buying a lot of space.
Reicht doch.
Down, but no one falls. Both bot lanes will back off.
I mean, Sambi had all of his summoners up. He decides not to commit them. They do get the barrier out from Supa, though. But Alvaro, I mean, his Nautilus, he is on point with the hooks. I'm getting flashbacks to when he played it at MSI, and he was basically single-handedly carrying the game on that champion. Really impressive performance from him so far in this game. But again, like it's not like his range supports are bad, right? But like you can feel the difference, you know what I mean? Like melee supports are just kind of his bread and butter. And again, like the best version of Koi that we usually see is when he's on a melee support, Elyoya is on a jungler that can do stuff, and they are teaming up and making stuff happen on the Rift.
And so far, a lot of stuff has happened on the Rift with this Nautilus roaming around. Now MKOI are onto the Grubs, and I want to point out something you had mentioned before. It's on to Mainter on the Gnar for Navi, and this is a reminder for what happened last time. This was the best of 3 in the upper bracket for Split 1, and you can see that Navi were in decent spots and then kind of fell apart. And a similar story, unfortunately, because it was Mainter on the board in one of those games where he TPs bot lane and kind of throws the lead that he had gotten for himself. So I think Mainter's looking to learn from those mistakes, not do that again.
Felt like after game 1 they changed the formula, but MKOI now in danger.
Oh my goodness, Mainter!
Ist Merwin die Win-Condition für Navi?
This is the flash out of Merwin. Would have gotten the kill with that boulder toss.
Könnte.
Okay, you know, I think maybe he heard me talking about what happened last.
Matter das, I don't know. Es ist immer noch das overpowered Desire Game of all time.
0.3k the gold lead. I mean, Gwen, yes, she does have a scaling advantage, but when you put it far enough behind, it just delays that ability to be that side lane threat. Poby gonna gain access to a plate, but here comes Jojo from the flank.
Alvaro, okay, that might be the first dredge line I've seen him miss. And it was dodged by Paris.
Did Jojo really give up the cannon? No,
got it.
Weil der Service-Support von Carney morgens traut er sich nicht. 2 schnelle Games morgen. Ich sage auch, dass Frederik 24er macht. Und der 24er ist genau um 14 Uhr vorbei, also deswegen will der verarschen. Wir haben hier wieder Kommunikationsprobleme.
From the team to help him stem the bleeding, because Jojo
that poor boy has been bullied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels like Jojo's always got backup behind him. I was noticing that there were only 2 grubs taken as another bolt time.
Er macht 2x14. Wann sind die 14 vorbei?
It's like all the minions basically.
Wann sind die 14 vorbei? Um wie viel Uhr?
He's fine. But yeah,
Um 4 Uhr morgens? Alles richtig im Kopf? Um 5 Uhr, weil das ja Zeitverschiebung. Ach du Scheiße.
We have LEC Flash with the vault breaker, locking down Jojo Pyun, and it's LEC on a killing spree. When Navi need it to happen, it is this guy they rely on. LEC picks up another.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was really worried by how quickly MKOI was accelerating this game, that Navi was just going to flop over. Like, the game was just going to be a one-sided stomp, but LEC doing good work here, fighting back as best he can.
Oh, Poby, yeah, he has to flash over the wall. He just got the backup he desperately needed.
I think we can all agree that regardless of which team you are supporting, junglers are cringe. It's just, I mean, they just ruin everything, don't
Well, if you don't like him, you're not going to like this play, because LEC is just going...
Es ist legit die Win Condition. By the way, er ist legit die Win Condition.
This time it's Mainter picking up the gold. Now a dive on the bot side as Elyoya is looking for it. We have the Feather Storm. Samdi will...
Was machen die? Oh, die griefen so hart, oder nicht? Die griefen legit so hart. Was macht denn? Oh mein Gott, die griefen so hart. Es ist so winnable für Navi, ich sage es euch. Es ist so fucking winnable. Oh mein Gott, Poby ist tot wieder.
Just a blast cone and a dream. And Poby will almost get the safety, dodges the chains.
Oi, 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 oi. Es ist so winnable.
And we'll get out.
So Jojo gets a solo kill in mid. They find a gank in top lane. They find a outplay in the bottom lane. The scrap that we were expecting is being delivered. We've got 13 kills, 12 minutes into the game. The top tower is going to fall. The bot tower is so close to falling as well. Meanwhile, Jojo in the middle lane is still, I mean, Poby is sad. Poby is the sad character in this story. Yeah, I mean, Merwin...
Ja, Poby ist am Feeden, aber es ist so winnable, guys.
There are 2 players in this game that have been just heavily targeted, and they're not having a great time. But the rest of the team are looking very happy. As we jump back into this replay, Alvaro commits the ultimate. It's responded to with an ulti from Samdi, but now they've kind of ran out of resources, ran out of utility.
Yeah,
the charm was so good for Paris because they're just waiting for the Feather E to come off cooldown, and there's so many feathers there that they're able to finally connect them and find that connect.
And then Jojo's not able to land the chains, but has the Spear Rush, and now Alvaro in a bit of trouble here in the river. No backup, but it's Poby the fucking
Also was der abzieht da in der Mitte, ne?
Look at the explosion.
Holy fuck. Jojo hat keine Ulti, was macht der da? Dann kommt Mainter auch noch dazu. Oh, der kriegt seine Passive nicht voll. Jojo Pyun kann nicht die Ulti von nah klauen. Oh mein Gott.
And Navi like those odds. Jojo Pyun falls, Mainter on a killing spree, and NAVI find purchase in this game.
The arrival of Mainter was so important because that skirmish looked like it was going the way of KOI, especially once Samdi fell. But all of their gold is sitting on the Gnar, so the moment he gets involved in the fight, you know it's going to go Navi's way. They'll set their sights on their first dragon of the game. It'll be secured. KOI is trying to cross-map where they can.
Das ist ein OP-Saya-Game, aber Pobi muss sofort aufhören zu feeden.
Once again with a 0-5.
Reicht.
He's finally got the Malignants, but this man is been really shut down in this game.
Ja, aber was macht er da? Also jetzt mal respectfully.
Jeez. I mean, yeah,
Wow.
That was clean from Jojo, but being 2 levels up, we're back to live.
And Super could be in some trouble here as Poby's rushing forward with the Spear Rush. SamD with the damage as well. Poby just can't get that final hit.
Oh, Super ist auch Anti-Klatsch.
The kill.
No joke. Anti-Klatsch. Alle Anti-Klatsch.
Line just out of range. Alvaro cannot equalize. Super picked in the mid lane.
They get both summoner spells out from Super and
Kein Riesenproblem, dass Super 900 Gold hättest.
goes on to SamD. Just W's across the board for Navi. They'll get themselves a 1k gold lead, but that's going to diminish the moment that Jojo gets this bot tower. Scrap after scrap. Just what we'd like in game 3.
That is, it is not even 15 minutes. We got 19 kills.
So we're not done yet.
On the board, and we're still looking for more. Depth charge onto SamD. Has no Featherstorm this time around, but the re-engage now from NAVI, turning it onto Alvaro. SamD was not in danger because the damage wasn't there to follow it up. Alvaro instead will fall.
Mainter doing a good job of pushing out that top wave and rotating to join his team. The MKOI faithful looking to provide support for their team as advantages are being garnered rapidly by Navi as they look to secure another tower.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, ich weiß nicht, ob das, also, naja. Naja, die sollten gewinnen, Navi. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich es wiederholen soll, aber das ist die Oberpause-Saya in einer langen Zeit. Varus.
Okay. If not just a little earlier, 15 minutes is pretty aggressive for 20 total kills in a game. But still, Navi are showing that they have what it takes to scrap with MKOI. Now they get the Herald, they can't pick it.
Können nicht aufheben, ja, aber, I mean, ja.
Securing the objective, so just a little wasted time.
I think LEC doesn't want to give this one up, though. The pings have come down, they've spotted him out.
I mean, if he goes for this...
Is he gonna go?
Nah, he's channeling the back.
Okay, it fizzles. I mean, they've already broken open the mid tower, so I don't think it's the end of the world for Navi. If anything, you can say that they denied it away from KOI, who then immediately takes the mid tower. So the Herald basically still gets KOI a tower. So really, KOI are the winners.
Fair enough. And Vedis, is at this point I gotta ask. So I know you've been getting into Riftbound lately. Have you played at like a regional level or like a long tournament where you have multiple rounds?
I've actually played in no tournaments.
Well, I gotta tell you right now, stamina comes into play. Right. And I gotta say, this is game number 9. These players have been watching LEC all day. They've been waiting for their time to play. This is now game 3. And I think we're seeing some of that come into play here. This is just scrappy League of Legends. Like, I'm not seeing the same gameplay that we had earlier in the day between these teams where it's like, oh, Navi's getting out of the lane, rotating around the map, going for these turret plays. It's like, nah, we see him on the screen, we're gonna fight him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think fatigue is a key part, especially as we get later and later into the day. Of course, if anything, we're getting closer to peak gaming hours for these gentlemen.
True.
But yeah, right now it feels like game 3, they're all locked in, they're feeling the vibe. That tower is the focus for Navi as the cross map will come through. That top tower going to be the focus for Mio.
Navi sollte das gewinnen.
Back into his pocket, but mid lane.
Navi sollte das gewinnen. Super ist wieder tot.
All alone on the Misfortune. Mainter doesn't even need the jungler's assistance. He will get a solo kill onto the Misfortune.
Yeah, I mean, that is another misplay there from Super. Getting caught twice now in the middle lane. With no support from his team.
Mainter's about to expire.
Die sind so am Feeden. Mainter ist Level 14 schon.
Doesn't seem Irwin there. Mainter.
Oh mein Gott, Mainter. Oh, Hölle, nein. Oh, Hölle, nein. Oh mein Gott, Elioya ist auch am Feeden. Ah, fetten Shutdown für Jojo. Oh mein Gott, er kriegt die Stacks voll. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott, what the fuck are they doing?
I mean, Jojo is doing so much.
Was machen die da?
His arrival was perfect to help swing the fight in their favor. Mainter with a huge misplay, flashing in, thinking he could get his ulti off at the last.
Jesus Christ. Und jetzt ist es halt wieder fucked. Jetzt ist dieser Kollege so OP.
It was a huge blunder that cost them massively. As the gold swings back, we're back to dead even. I mean, I'm not going to talk about the gold anymore because it simply doesn't matter as it goes back and forth like a pendulum. Items have come through.
Ja.
On the board. Let's get ready for it.
MKOI-Kollegen sind jetzt, mit Ausnahme von Toplane sind die halt gut im Juice, vor allem Midlane. Also Midlane kann hard carryen, glaube ich. Midlane kann gut carryen.
Already pushed out by Jojo as Navi will take their blue buff and try and clear out some of the deep vision. Alvaro finds the dredge line here.
Yep.
On to Paris, and that is just a CC chain straight to the gray screen. Paris out of there. MKOI get a dragon.
Easy setup, easy pick, easy secure for Koi. It's fascinating how momentum-based this game feels, because as Koi start to get ahead, it feels like they start to snowball, and then the moment Na'Vi find a pick of their own, they quickly reclaim control, and they're getting...
Wie viele Items braucht er, dieses Game bis zu carry? 4?
And now Koi get that nice play on top, and now it's them that find another pick. 12 to 12 in kills. The gold is dead even. The main carries on your screen are Jojo and Mainter, and really it's going to come down to individual performances. Who can find that superior scrap? Who can come out ahead of the skirmish? Compositions, I mean, to a point they matter, but really it's all going to come down to the outplay.
It's going to come down to which character with the gold lead can carry harder. Jojo Pyun, 2.5k lead on the Silas. Incredibly legendary mid laner from North America.
Immer das Game nicht langweilig, das stimmt.
Mainter, new young player coming in on the Narv. Jojo finding another solo onto Hobie.
Wenn er ranläuft, ist er tot, oder nicht?
Just forces out the Spirit Rush. But I mean, the difference in experience between these two is notable.
Midlane ist so fucking fucked.
Where he's had a lead and has been able to carry Mainter just that.
Warum er hier als zweites statt Flicker bleibt, das weiß ich nicht. Eventuell, weil er Junta hat, keine Ahnung. Ich kann es dir nicht sagen.
Was not able to close it out. If he's able to correct that today, that would be incredible growth from this top laner.
Absolutely. Well, Baron now on the board. We know that this thing can be two-man.
We do. We learned that.
I don't know what combination, but I'm assuming that there's a combination somewhere here where it can be two-man.
I honestly would say both jungle tops could do it.
You know, you're probably right.
I think so. I mean, Nar does a lot of damage to objectives.
So, in any case, Baron, we need wards there, teams. We gotta drop those wards. We gotta keep control because both these teams have done it. They've done it in this series. Game 1, it was Na'Vi. Game 2, it was Koi. And you got to be cautious as Na'Vi, given the game state they're in right now, I don't know. Are they concerned? They're probably pretty comfortable with the game state as it is right now. Again, like, there's a lot of pick on both sides. There's a lot of catch on side lanes. And again, like, it's very skirmish driven. The 5v5 is going to be very interesting because I think a lot of it's going to be determined by how...
Ja, Dynamik, ja, ist komisch, ne? Also wer carryt härter? Ist es Mainter oder ist es Jojo Pyun? Und ich habe meine Kronkorken, würde ich auf Jojo Pyun setzen. Auch wenn er nicht Level 16 ist, aber er braucht nur eine gute Nah-Ulti oder halt eine Ari-Ulti und kann Meter machen.
And then also, Jojo's, whose ult does he steal? Because he could gnaw the gnaw, right? Like, we've seen it before.
Ja, es ist Nah- oder Ari-Ulti, of course. Ich bin irgendwie Richtung Ari-Ulti, ich weiß nicht. Ja, da ist die Ari-Ulti. Oh, wait. Wait. Die haben sagen, wir sind nicht. Ja, ich weiß, ja.
As Na'Vi can march his way into the mid lane and take a tier 2 turret. Big swing for Na'Vi.
Yeah, they're going to be happy with that objective. It was Koi that initiated the fight, but they couldn't quite find the coordination. Mirwin even committed his TP to the play. And it's, it just ends in disaster for Koi. We talk about momentum, right? And Koi trying to ride that. They find a hook. They think this is a really good play. Of course, the ultimate's committed very early. I'm surprised that Norlis doesn't hold on to that ult a little bit longer, because in a situation like that with the MF ult, I think the MF ult is enough to force the ult out, and then you could use it afterwards.
Sure.
So a little bit quick on the use of the ulti there from Alvaro.
Also, we're seeing what happens when you're a health stacking support who only has 2 items against the crit 80 carry. That Blade Caller did a lot of damage. As they pulled back straight onto Alvaro, half his health bar. Now Merwin alone in the side
TP
lane.
behind von Jojo. Und der kann eine Ulti klauen.
Pion, can he make it in time?
Oh, der hat Ari-Ulti noch. Oh, wirklich.
Safety of his jungler, and he does it! Flashes to safety!
Jesus. Okay.
Kill, and MKOI get two.
It's a collapse.
Schön.
MKOI, as they send all 5 members down to bot lane to help out Mirwin. This time round, they don't allow Mirwin to fall. And it takes a lot of the wind out of the sails of NAVI, because what can they do on the map? There's nothing, and Baron is an option.
Those were the two with the gold lead, Vedius. Those were the two that needed to make the play work. MKOI is able to absorb it, and now they benefit. Get the gold from those shutdowns, get the Baron uncontested, and just like last time, this game is blown wide open.
Yeah, I think that was the swing that decides the game. NAVI, they tried really hard to get another pick onto Mirwin, but
Ja, die brauchen halt noch mehr Items. Also wie gesagt, 4 Items auf Saya oder sowas.
they read it. Look at how early the team
Aber...
the Silas. He's ready to
Oi, 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 oi. Da feeden ist natürlich Katastrophe.
He's already stolen away the ult from Pody.
Katastrophe.
Finding the skirmish. Super gets one. I think it's Mirwin that gets the other. Then
You guys
quite
can
walk
play
away
bot
with 2
side.
kills.
Ori's locked with no TP. Yes, I have Ori ult right now, so if you guys fight, I can TP. Ori top.
Sounded like that was before the TP came out, as now we're straight into the Dragon Pit. It is secured by NAVI. Now they're looking for the play. Grim Deliverance comes in, but he's taken down.
One shot auf der Jojo. Oh, one shot auf Sandy. GG. GG.
That continue forward.
GG.
Mater and Paris separated from the team, and it's just Paris left. MKOI might not have gotten that dragon, but they will go hunting for some kills. Paris gonna make them spend some time for it, but MKOI, when it comes down to these fights, they've been winning them back-to-back, Vedius.
They absolutely have, and we asked how impactful would Super's ulti be, and we could see how much damage he was able to deal in that fight as well. It wasn't even an enclosed space, but the ulti was good. He did good damage, and it's Navi that's on the retreat. Let's stop chasing the Rakan now, because I feel like we're not going to get much off the back of that.
But Misfortune so fast.
Got his priority straight. Look, he's level 16 now.
I mean, Super's committed. If we see, yeah, he throws down the Make It Rain. Paris. I mean, he's got his flash available. I don't think there's a world. Okay, yeah.
That was
Lange Chase.
a lot of time spent. C for effort.
C for effort?
They could have just ran mid.
Okay. C plus?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Gerade zu chasen, ja, ich meine, die Basen nicht, laufen in den Top-Crap.
push out.
Laufen jetzt laufen in den Top-Turret, wenn die jetzt den hitten, ja.
Back at this fight, as it's initiated by Algoria and Jojo. Great ultimates, like 5-man ulti. Locks up the support, tries to prevent the charm, then he turns his attention. Oh, I mean, that coordination was beautiful there.
Yeah.
Jojo setting it up, and Alvaro, he does get the kill, but it doesn't matter. They get the target they were looking for. Super, I don't think he needed to commit his flash here. Definitely hungry for kills.
We're not going to watch the full replay where they chase.
Yeah, we're
Paris.
definitely not going to do that.
Could have like 5 times sped it. That's probably best not to waste that time, as it's a gold lead now for MKOI that feels substantial. It's been bouncing back and forth, ping-pong, and around 1K for either team. Now 3,000 for MKOI in a 31-kill game. Dragons are dead. Even MKOI have their Baron, and they're continuing a siege here onto this tier 2 mid lane.
I mean, credit to Jojo.
Level 16 Rakan-Ulti.
Monster this entire series. He's really just hard-capped Kobe, and even in this game where he was falling behind, jungle support really just made the difference, and now he's in such a carry position. His TPs have been mega impactful in this game, and now with the Baron buff, he feels like a monster. Mejai's secured for him, only 10 stacks for now. I mean, but with the game end on the horizon, he's looking to fill those pages out as quickly as he can.
Yeah, he's got his quill ready. He's taking notes. That's something that we say, right? Taking notes.
That's a funny reference to.
There we go. I just learned that earlier.
That's deep. That's many levels. I'm kind of proud of you. Look,
yeah. Look,
that's a good one.
When you bring me onto the LEC broadcast, I'm gonna
learn fast.
I'm gonna lean into it. Yeah.
Like the opposite of Jet. That's really good.
You know, Jet did tell me. He gave me advice coming. He was like, "Okay, you're still the LCS guy, even though you're at LEC. So make him know that." So I'm straddling this line, you know, of like trying to work with you guys.
Yeah.
Was ändern sie bei Rakan überhaupt? Ult Duration? Ich schau mal nach, ich weiß gar nicht. Move Speed? Ja, CC Duration geht um 0,25 Sekunden hoch. Und der Damage, das war's. Okay. Sie weiß genau, welche Teile es Ulti hat? Ja. Yep.
Talking about recent, okay.
Yeah. Fair. Let's not talk about the
True, I'm going way too far back. That's ancient history.
Yeah, ancient history.
Ja, Ari Ulti oder Na Ulti, beide gut. Also ich glaube, Ari Ulti ist sogar fast besser. Saya kann carryen hier wieder, by the way.
Now I feel like I've gone over it. Now
Saya kann hier wieder carryen.
gone too
You're
far.
walking dangerous waters there.
Braucht noch ein Item.
Considering the last time NA got
Und das ist possible, sage ich.
lose to EU.
With that record is still held, by the way. Fastest international final
And we're
ever.
working on it.
Period.
We're cooking.
Like, Genji didn't even get close.
Step 1, send JoJo and Busio to learn from you.
Right.
Step 2, convince them to come back
Infiltrate. Yeah.
somehow. And then
I mean,
step
the rate
3.
we're going, more casters are going to come here.
Oh.
You're the first of many.
Oh no. More tier 2 talent stolen by EU.
Now, Dragon, 40 seconds. It's not really sole point. But with the Baron available in a minute's time, this is kind of Navi's last hope.
Kann Saya gewinnen? I don't know.
Turn this game around. A good fight.
Kommen jetzt ein Weile an Ressourcen gar nicht mehr. Die Gegner gut spielen. Die nehmen ja alle Camps weg.
In the driver's seat, but it's going to be a tough hill to climb as JoJo only continues to get stronger, and Super with the Infinity Edge done is looking scary.
And we're setting up for that big objective fight, and already flash out from Roulette
Okay.
over the wall. Merlin
Okay.
and Ilioya will find the pick before the objective spawns, and Navi have no shot at a contest. It'd be a miracle pick if they can find anything, but at this point, MKOI can just control the access points and get their third dragon.
So contesting those objectives will now be significantly harder. With no smite available for Navi, this game now feels done and dusted. Koi just kind of need to cross the T's and dot the I's.
That's another classic one.
Well, you think I'm caster cursing them right now?
Yeah.
So I do not think it's
There is
possible for Koi to lose this game.
no
from this
chance.
position.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm being serious. I'm being deadly serious. Koi can't lose this game from this position.
Yeah, 100%. Navi's chances of coming back are faker than American cheese.
So if I knew anything about American cheese, that would
pretty
probably
fake.
be a great reference, but I'm afraid I don't.
No,
I don't even like cheese.
that joke went hard for the folks back home.
Fair
They're
enough.
watching.
They're watching. It's like middle of the day for you in LA.
Don't remind me. Jet lag is very real
You
right
should
now.
be wide awake right now.
You know what? When you put it that way.
It's all about jet lag is really a frame of mind when you think about it.
Aber gegen alle Zeit, ja, wir haben maximale Games gehabt, oder?
There is no jet lag.
Correct. Exactly. Now,
Power of the human mind.
Baron, Koi. We're gonna start this one off because it feels like that it is simply.
Saya 4 Items fertig.
I realize that I am setting myself up for the greatest caster curse of all time, but I truly
We're
believe.
really hamming it up, yeah.
I truly believe that from this position, this game is unwinnable for Navi. That's my honest take.
Well, let's see if you've successfully cursed them. Now that we
No, I'm not trying to curse. I'm just. No. Let's not.
Saya 4 Items.
I'm not.
Also, mal schauen. Hat Pobi so hart gefeedet das Game? Ja, also der hat definitiv so hart gefeedet, ja.
Once you point it out, I think
I
you've
feel
lost
like, I feel like every time.
Aber Saya ist sehr OP
I'm
jetzt.
like, ugh.
we're at that point of the cast right now. We've had 32 kills in a 30-minute game. I set up the expectations. I thought this could be the best. In fact, I said it would be the best game of the day.
It was very scrappy for like our first 20 minutes.
It was fantastic. It slowed down a bit, but this is the calm before the storm.
Here's all the
3
hope.
minutes for Dragon Soul. Baron's up, 1 misstep, 1 team fight, and this game could end.
Here we go. Baron. The vision is being cleared up by Koi. They're pushing out mid.
Jetzt haben die Level 16.
Bot has already been pushed. JoJo doesn't
Die
have
Items.
the key, so he's got to rotate.
Kein Hut bei Ari. Mrs. Useful.
In the fog of war, he's fishing. He's looking for a bird of prey, and that bird of prey is Sam D right now. Cautious though.
Instead, they run into Paris, who's trying his best to get vision down. MKOI have successfully cleared the, somewhat barren vision from Navi. They still weren't able to get wards into the pit, but now it's just shallow vision as they're trying to approach. Baron has been started.
Alvaro am Feed noch nicht.
Starting off onto Paris. Merwin goes over the wall.
Ich bin mir sicher, First Target verprügeln die alle.
Yet, as now Merwin could be in some trouble. Has to skip it slash.
No joke, ich bin mir sicher, die verprügeln First Target.
Another dredge line lands
Ja,
onto Paris.
Alvaro tot.
Alvaro that
Yep.
again gets pulled.
Yep.
Hang on a minute.
Navi find a kill onto the Nautilus. They push MKOI off of the Baron, and Alvaro just keeps finding these hooks that are one-way tickets.
Okay, I mean, it's just one pick. I feel like Koi should still be.
Ich frage mich, ob man da nicht hätte härter engagieren können als Raka. Naja.
You're going to start this Baron off.
You're not going to get a much better shot than right here, right now, if you are Navi. I love it if they just pull the Baron right away Either you force the 4v5 or you get the
How low's the
objective.
Baron? How low's the Baron? We need to see.
Yeah, we can't
Der ist weg, oder nicht?
now, but Poby was looking for the charm from the brush, not gonna land it. MKOI approaching, Baron's low, Merwin jumps into the pick.
Ja, oh mein Gott, Samdi. Nee, es ist over. Es ist legit one, oder nicht? Ja, es ist legit one. 4 Items auf Saya Rakan in dieser Comp. Saya Rakan ist so fucking insane. Es ist...
I said some things.
You said a lot of things, Vedius.
But curses aren't real, okay? So a good jump from Poby connects onto Alvaro, that converts into one pick. Koi then feel, okay, as a 4-man, we can still contest this objective, but then nothing connects.
Yeah.
No MF ulti, everyone is split apart from Navi, then they turn their attention back onto a single target, they find pick up to pick, double kill onto Poby. Now with the Baron buff, 2 people are still, there's no way. There's no way. I refuse to believe it.
Navi
There's no way.
are on a victory march. 10 seconds, I don't think that they'll...
Also es ist kein... wie gesagt, 4 Items auf Saya into diese Comp ist so fucking insanely OP. Guys, es ist so OP.
You said a lot of
Saya-Spots, wenn du einen guten Saya-Spot hast, es ist wirklich einer der overpowered Champions, die es gibt.
I think Alvaro was hearing the Jolly Man in his head. That was the voice saying, take the dredge line.
There's no way that curses are real. They're just not. This isn't a real thing. I mean, okay, well, so what I will say is the odds of Navi winning have now significantly increased. That is objectively
Would you
correct.
now?
Yeah, I would say that.
I might agree with that.
Their odds of winning have somehow dramatically
And you know
increased.
what? Some American cheese is real. Okay? Some of it. Go to Wisconsin. It's not that bad.
Okay,
Dragon's up.
Here we go.
Dragon's Soul. If MKOI can get this, big win condition secured. If Navi can deny it, the
Don't
game
get charmed
continues.
again, Alvaro.
Alvaro does
He
not
got
have a lot of
charmed
people
again.
with him, and he just gets charmed and popped again. The pinata
Schön.
is bursted. Navi partying hard.
Ja, this game is so over. This game is so over.
4-man retreat for MKOI. Poby goes over the wall. One Spirit Rush. Paris finds
Es ist so over.
on to Merwin. He's
Ja.
down. Mainter gets the kill. Navi are making miracles happen on Summit.
Es ist so over, ja.
As it's a 5v3 push to end the game.
In the LEC, the game is never over until the Nexus falls. Navi with the Baron buff and the numbers advantage are looking to end the game right here.
Jojo looks for the hero play. He has a Spirit Rush, jumps onto Samdi.
Samdi hat keine Ulti mehr.
The ultimate available, so the Storm used, but now Baron empowered super minions. MKOI have all back. They don't have their top laner. Merwin's still down.
Samdi hat keine Ult.
V5 defense for MKOI. As Navi are just letting the minions do their work. MKOI need to clear these out. They don't have the bullet storm from Supa. He gets slowed down by Mainter. They need Misfortune to pump damage in this fight. They need Jojo or Elyoya to find another miracle engage. Depth charge onto Sam D again. No ultimate available on Elyoya.
Samdi hat keine Ult. Flash raus, der Joja tot. GG.
Can't even finish.
GG. Saya Rakan ist die overpoweredste Combo in solche Comps rein. GG.
Make you believe in miracles. They'll come back.
Sick.
Lose this game, but no. Merwin might just hold the line. Rilla goes into the Guardian
Warte.
Angel. Merwin
Warte.
can't quite get onto Poby. Kaidi back away. Triple kill picked up by Supa before he fell. It's on Merwin in a 1v2. Paris is in the Nexus. Poby has no mana to help him out, but Merwin's also got to hit these supers. Paris is just slapping it left and right.
Es ist over.
Make it work. He's got
Es ist over, es ist over, es ist over, es ist over.
on Alvaro. Merwin, he's got
Es ist over, es ist over. GG. GG. Es ist over. Es ist over.
end the game of League of Legends. We take the series.
GG.
Believable that Navi
GG.
back. And it's off Poby. 2
Saya Rakan, guys. Saya fucking Rakan.